All right, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
In accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act, NJSA 10:4-6, adequate notification of this meeting has been provided by advertising in the Record and the Herald News, posting notice in the Board of Education Administration Building, and filing notice with the city clerk to ensure accessibility. Interpreter services are available upon request. Please submit your written request at least 24 hours prior to the board meeting to the School Business Administrator, Dr. Stephen A. Lewis, at stephenlewis@hackettsackschools.org. I hereby call to order the special meeting on Monday, May 18th, 2026, in the Padavano Building at
6:16 p.m.
6:16 p.m. Ms. Agastro, can you please do a roll call?
Ms. Olsen Balafutra,
Present.
Ms. Hamza,
Present.
Mr. Carroll is absent. Ms. Gilmore.
Here.
Mr. Jones.
Here.
Ms. Pringle. Present. Mr. Stein.
Here.
Vice President Martin is absent. President Harris.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Please stand for the flag salute.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence, as we have recently just lost our athletic director this past Friday, Mr. Gordon Whiting. Please be seated. Okay, so tonight is a special meeting, which means we're going to start with public comments first. After public comments, just so that the public understands, we will stop recording as we're gonna go into executive session, and there is no action being taken after executive session, and we'll close the meeting right after that. So here we go into public comments. Public participation shall be governed by the following rules. 1, if in person, a participant must sign the sign-in sheet and be recognized by the presiding officer and must preface comments by an announcement of his or her name, municipality of residence, and group affiliation if applicable. 2, each statement made by a participant shall be limited to a 3-minute duration during the public session. 3, all statements, questions, or inquiries shall be directed to the presiding officer, and any questions or inquiries directed by a participant to another board member shall be redirected to the presiding officer, who shall determine if such statement, question, or inquiry shall be addressed by the presiding officer on behalf of the board or by the individual board member. And 4, all board and/or acting superintendent responses to questions or inquiries shall be held until the end of public participation. At this time, we open to the floor to anyone in person who would like to speak. If you'd like to speak, you just step forward and you can sit at the front.
Hi, Cindy Roman, parents of a few students in the school district. My question today is, why are we having so many meetings if you guys are claiming that we're in a budget deficit? I've had people in my inbox already ask me what's going on, why are we having another special meeting when we already had one on the 6th, when we had a meeting on the 13th, and now we're having a meeting today. There's a few meetings last month, and before that, with everything started since January in regards to the deficit. That's my main concern. We still haven't heard any solution in regards to special services. And parents are concerned, including myself, on what's gonna happen next year and the class sizes of each student, and are they gonna have a full-time para for IEP kids, that's including my son. Because he's gonna be going to kindergarten. And by my understanding, there's a lot of kids in that classroom, not only for him, but also in other kindergarten class that they will need that second hand.
Person that would like to speak?
Yes, my English is not that great. I more understand than I speak. But if I need help, I ask Cindy. It's okay, she translate for me. Okay, my son, I have University of Arkansas, Maria Elena. I have 2 kids. One is 5 years old in kindergarten, my kid, and another one is Arkansas High School, special education, IT. So like I just spoke with my son, he's crying because I think next year he doesn't have electives. Two of them that TV show, another one it was a music I believe. Well, two of them are done. So I keep coming for a meeting via person and also via Zoom is I don't see any like change or anything like he has been in speech therapy 3 times a week. Now they cut once a week and he really speak that much. And with that speech therapy, it helped him a lot to improve. Special service is really important for him and just devastating now that he lose his service and he's been in special education since he was 3 years old because he's unfortunate autism, and that's helped him a lot to improve. But looks like the meeting is going to nowhere because we keep coming, but I don't see any results. So that's my biggest concern. Thank you.
Anyone else in person that would like to speak?
No.
Right, we're going to move on to online.
Good evening. This is Bridget speaking. And I have been watching the last couple of meetings and special meetings. The question I have is, why do we continue to have these special meetings when we're supposed to be on a budget management? This is a cost to the community. That is a cost to the lawyer to pay him. And every time we have one, he's getting paid out of that budget. So my thing here is, why do we continue to have these meetings if you're going to talk about budget management when it comes to the financial situation? The second is to let the community know. If you want to look at finance records of board members, please open them. Go back, see how they voted, see who voted for what. Because when people always seem to how could I say it, want to read something to make themselves feel good. The feel good is because they know how they actually voted in the past. There are a multitude of them sitting on the board who've been here for a while. So go back, Oprah Financial records, see how they voted and what they voted for. And then you might understand how we got here. Thank you. Have a nice evening.
So at this time, public comment section is now closed. Just so that the public is aware, yes, it's a special meeting, but as you can see, we do not have our attorney present, nor is our superintendent. There's a lot of people not here except for board members. We cannot discuss what it is that we are discussing in executive session, but it could be regarding personnel. It's about personnel. That's all I can say. But that is the most that we can get into about that. Other than that, I do not have an answer to your special education question. As you can see, we don't have our staff here to answer that. So by our June meeting, I hope that that answers your question. And that's pretty much it. All right, so we're gonna move on into executive session. Be it resolved that the Hackensack Board of Education determines it necessary to meet an executive session on Monday, May 18th, 2026 to discuss legal, personnel, student-related matters, HIB reports, negotiations, and other confidential matters. And be it further resolved that these matters will be made public when the need for confidentiality no longer exists. Can I have a motion to go into executive, please?
So moved.
Motion by trustee Stein and a second.
Second.
Second by trustee Jones. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? All right, thank you all, members of the public. As I said before, this meeting will be stopped recording, and when we leave executive session, the meeting will be over. All right, have a good night, everyone.
Thank you very much.